Hey everybody. So June 8th, 2026 today is the day that humanity has not prevailed. And what exactly is it that humanity has not prevailed in this instance? It's this particular contest that has been going on for a few years now. It's the AtCoder Heuristic Contest for generative AI. And essentially it uh, is a competition of AI versus humans, and it's a operations competition with regards and an optimization competition with regards towards coding and testing like the hardest part of coding abilities between AI models and humans. And uh, there's a few other parts of the contest, but this was the part of the contest that was expected to be the hardest part for AI. Like the contest tomorrow, AI is expected to blow away humans. But in this particular contest, and in this particular heuristic contest, humans won last year. AI came in second place. And uh, the particular human that came in first last year was this particular gentleman, Saiho, but he didn't qualify for it this year. So it's like the top of the top uh, with regards towards coders around the world, right? And you can see like there's a heavy Japan representation just because that's how it shook out with regards towards this competition. But if you look at the scores here, so I mean, just pretty blatantly, right? OpenAI, 50 billion points, the closest human, 12 billion. Perfect score from AI, and like lapped the closest human by we'll call it like 4x is uh, kind of the bottom line within that, right? And then so if it's if like 1995 IBM Deep Blue and beating Kasparov was like the moment for chess. This is the moment for like software engineering overall. Uh yeah, that's uh to me that like from this day forward, this point forward, a human will no longer hold the benchmark for a top coder in the world, and like that's a significant change in order of operations and in a significant things and change in things overall and uh, worthy of discussion. And then to me, the first discussion point that I want to dive into around all of this is the actual mechanisms as to how OpenAI won this particular competition. Uh, so against GPT 5.6, which is the models that are like the only like GPT 5.6 is just being publicly released, right? Against that model, humans won. So if it's just 5.6, like just publicly available models, humans won this battle overall. But in this particular competition, OpenAI utilized, we'll call it GPT 5.7, in order to put up these numbers. They utilized a model that is like their internal model, like one of their internal models. And that there's no information about released. So like I mean that to me is a dangerous position where we're currently at and in, right? Like to me that's the most dangerous position that we could possibly be in because so essentially it is an actual reality in a world where you have the best performant AI that is currently available like across the board is just below like a top human, but models are available behind the scenes and that can be utilized by like some frontier AI companies, etc., uh, that past that threshold, that are past anything humanly possible, and like that's a distinct area to be in. Like it changes the entire equation of that, right? Because so it's um, a small group of people have access to a technology that is literally no one else in the world can compete with. Like no other human can possibly compete with it, and it's uh, I don't know, like, and it's uh, in a domain like chess that's not like that doesn't it's not like as significant overall, but and even then it was a significant event. Like we can say like the ramifications and the ripple events from that are pretty significant overall for a lot of people, it's definitively changed the way that chess is played today, 30 years later, right? Uh, and has had a ton of ripple effects around society as it comes to chess. And then this is a uh, much broader area and aspect than that, has so much more ramification and like areas to like hit in and like that touches on an everyday level when it comes to just coding overall, right? And I think it's going to be like a in the long term situation like just a the same type of grappling and the same type of event as it was with regards towards Deep Blue and chess on a like magnitudinal like increasingly magnitudinal level. Uh, with regards towards these things, I think like just reading the comments around all of this and things like that, there's a lot of people that are humbled by this overall, right? And like I mean, because a lot like so I mean I don't know like I think that there are like there were people that were like still had it in their minds that this event like these situations would not occur, right? That this would not be a reality, like that like I mean, the best way that I internalize and I frame this overall, right, is like even in human fantasy, like this is just how I break this down in my mind. Like when it's like human fantasy and it's like different like classes and like races and things like that that are like mystical and like elves, dwarves, and like like all those types of things. Humans are always an element within that, and then humans like it's always like the human race always has like one distinct characteristic that is like it sets them apart within it, right? Like humans are like average across the board, but they're like like they have like better dexterity or they live longer or like like they have a greater strength attribute than doors or like whatever it is, right? They have like something overall where it's like they're like average across the board, but then there's this like one element where they're like supreme. Like, that's why you would want to pick the class overall compared to these other classes, right? Like it's a advantage in this like situation. More and more it's not going to be that, and it's like that is a area and an aspect that I don't think that a lot of people have like grappled with and grasped overall, right? And like the thing with AI and when it comes to AI is like it's going to do and topple more and more domains within this. And then once it topples a domain, like there's no going back from it, right? Like we've seen this now through like chess, video games, Go, like etc. Right? Like the pattern is very clear and straightforward. That like it's once AI gets supremacy within that, it's just pure optimization, right? Like there's the like stockfish now would obliterate deep blue, right? Like it's wouldn't it wouldn't even treat it as like a snack, and so it's only going to optimize and optimize further, and so it will be optimizing further and further ahead of like human capabilities overall within these things, and then the amount of domains that is going to spread into is going to continue to spread overall, right? Then so like um I don't know, like what does that mean overall for people? That's a like a big question that like uh is here, needs to be answered and needs to be uh addressed within these things. I don't pretend to have any of those answers. I don't know. Like I'm not like I have no idea, right? But like um this situation isn't going to go away and it's only going to get bigger and bigger and compound more and more within these things, and so like people are just going to have to face this reality, and like what exactly is that face of that reality, I don't know. But uh it's not going away overall, right? Like I don't like there's not yeah, humanity didn't prevail. There's not going to be like a savior that's just going to magically come into this situation, like this. I mean, this is flat out annihilation. Like uh I don't know. Like there's a lot of interesting things to digest overall with regards towards this. To me, the biggest thing is that first thing that I talked about, right? Like that's the when I come to this and I look at this, that's the very first thing that I keep coming back to in my head is that like this model is not like no one knows whatsoever what this model is. Only OpenAI does. And like this model that just absolutely wrecked every like human in like the top humans in existence, every single one of them. Just like if you add up all of their scores, I don't think that they combine to OpenAI's score. Like, um, that's a pretty big annihilation, like, uh, overall. And they're the only ones that have access to it at the moment. And then so the like, I don't know, like that problem is a big problem. How do we deal with that? How, where exactly does it go from there? I don't know. Like, and then like, like I guess that brings up the question then, like, well, then will frontier models get past that capacity? Sure, but like we're already starting to see the pushback and like the like regulatory pushback on that overall, right? So like if uh, the answer to that's going to be like will be when the very first open source model that is Mythos class comes out, or better, what exactly happens to that model? Like that's going to be the question within this, and that's going to happen very soon. I don't know, within the next 6 months or so. Um, and then that'll shape a lot of things around this, right? Because that's like I can't stress it enough, like how important that line is, that divide, right? Like between at least there's some humans, like expert human capable, compared to just obliterating every single human on the planet. Like like that's it's a massive difference overall, and being on one side of that line or the other is power. Um, and then so if no public model is ever publicly available and regulations come down, like boom, before and on that side of the line, and then this like anything that does this gets hoarded, like that's the worst case outcome of this possible in my mind imaginable. I don't know, like I don't see any good outcome from that scenario coming out. I just don't. uh, but we're going to face that reality very soon. And how that reality comes down is going to be significantly important within this. I don't know. There's not a lot else to say about this overall. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about this, so I wanted to make a video is like on this particular topic. It's definitely the biggest news that I've seen in a long time. I don't know. To me personally, like it's definitely relatable to Deep Blue, which was it's still a big memory for me overall. And then so to me overall, this is a big day. Humanity didn't prevail in the test, and so here we are. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.